As a kid, my teacher told me that I was destined to be a failure in life. I was never good at studies. I dropped out of university and I had to find a way to support my family. I didn't really have a choice. So there I was stuck, having to find another means of making my money. I tried so many things online and failed at most of those attempts. E-commerce and dropshipping was one of the few things I've chanced upon that actually worked. And in 2008, I made my first $1 million online. It was crazy. I was 24 years old with $1 million in the bank. I thought I was invincible. At the top of the world, I proved to everybody that I don't need a degree to become rich. I had so much. I felt as if I could not lose. So I went all in. I lost focus of my own business and started investing in a lot of random companies. I invested in 5 different companies, and 4 of which turned out to be scams, and the 5th was just a major flop. I was arrogant, overconfident, and I lost everything, including my own business. I was $250,000 in debt, and I only had less than $150 in my own pocket at the time. The most embarrassing part was I had to leave in the middle of the night because I didn't even have enough money to pay for my monthly parking fees, and I barely made it home. I felt like this was the end of my life. One day, a really good friend of mine visited me and saw the depressed state that I was in, and he asked, "What the hell am I doing? Where's the old Steve that I used to know? Why don't you just go back and do what you have always been good at? E-commerce." That night, I started doing research and making up my mind what I really want to do. Next day, I packed my bags and flew to China to restart my e-commerce journey. I had to rebuild everything from scratch. Along the way, I reflected on all my past failures. A lot of them came from bad partnerships. I needed someone to watch my back, help keep me in check, someone that I trusted. So my brother was a natural choice for me. I started everything from scratch, square one. There was no time for ego because who cares, right? You already lost everything. Eventually, I've learned how to embrace failure. I've learned that you never truly fail unless you give up or quit. I just kept going, just kept on doing what I did, which is focus. No way was I going to go back to the kind of life I've lived before. We started from zero, started selling 1 unit a day, 2 units a day, and we really did everything ourselves because it's just only me and my brother to start with. Until one day, we hit our record-breaking day, which is $360,000 in sales in just one single day. It was surreal. It used to be that we would fly all the way to the US to learn from the best there. But now, people fly down to Singapore because they want to learn from us. You get so much love and hate when you're popular. But hey, that's life, right? And I mean, who cares? I have what I need and I'm happy just giving back, making a bigger impact and changing people's lives. It was no longer just about the money. It is about enjoying the grind, loving the process, and giving back whenever you can. To me, having the ultimate focus is the ultimate freedom. Freedom from burden, freedom from negativity, freedom from boundaries.